Welcome back to the Broke Diasporian. It's another beautiful day here in Ghana, and thank you for joining this growing community. It is an exciting episode here at Project Denchira as we are revealing a couple 3D images of the project as we're also getting ready for the next phase. So, in this video, sit tight and I am going to take you through the design and what we've been working on, as well as materials that we are getting ready or saving up to start the next phase. If you haven't watched the previous episodes, please go back and do so. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe so you can get notifications for the future videos. If you've been with us since day one here at Project Denchira, then you've seen how far we've come, right? From just an idea and having nothing on the land to just constructing the walls to trying to protect the land, saving up, deciding that we're ready to actually start the foundation, to finally being on lintel level where we finished the lintel casting. Now you have a clear picture of what exactly we've been trying to achieve here at Project Denchira. If you're new, Project Denchira is on a 70 by 100 land that we are turning into a commercial building or a commercial purpose. So, in my previous videos, whenever I called it left structure and right structure, now you have a clear picture of what exactly I mean. And you can see on both left and right structure, there are a few poly tanks that needs to go on top. So in our next phase that we're getting ready for is to build the stand for those structures, which is going to be a lot of steel bending work and a lot of cement and some casting. So stick around for those next videos. Now, you also do see that there is now a third structure that is in front of those left and right structure that we've been focusing on, which that third structure would also be coming to you guys out here at Project Denchira. So stick around because amazing stuff are on the way. This is what we're trying to replicate, and hopefully we actually pull it off. We do make changes on the way, but we also go ahead and make those amendments or changes on the actual architectural design. So if everything goes right, this is what we're trying to pull off, a very simple design, but trying to make it a little bit more modern as well. So this project is going to have a total of 10 units and 2 stores, right? We have 4 units on the left structure and 5 units on the right structure, 1 unit on the third structure, the new one in front, and the 2 stores also on the third structure in front. I just said we've come so far, but you can also see that we have so much more to do. So on our next phase, I'm going to give you guys the list of some of the materials that we'll be needing. So again, this list can change. Either it's overshooting or we actually get on field and we actually need more materials. So, but in this video, I am going to make sure that I show you guys what we've been able to get ready from our bill of quantity that was provided. So we're getting ready to be back here at Project Denchira, and you can see that we have also managed to do a lot of filling on there. So you can see the compound is much better leveled. That took a lot of trips, and each trip the price always varied. We had some in the 1800, so 1,800 Ghana cedis. It took a lot of trips, but you can see that we still have more to go, but priorities first. As we're getting ready for the next phase, like I said, we'll be to be working on the polytank structures where the polytank will sit. So we need a lot of iron rods. We need 230 pieces of 12 mm's and 80 pieces of 16 mm's, 50 pieces of 10 mm's, and 5 coils of binding wires. So that's what we were able to secure or purchase, and we're getting it delivered at the site. You can see we also have a big padlock and some chains to lock it, like you can see after delivery. Some of the mistakes I always forget to actually mention to you guys in videos, for example, is not securing the iron rods. Right, we had a scenario, a case where a few iron rods were stolen, where there were drag marks actually leading all the way to the wall, showing where the thieves actually took it up the wall. And that was before we actually had cameras on the side. So some mistakes that you can learn from. But that's the list where we're able to what we need for the next phase for the polytanks. And also, because we're going to do some casting for those structures, it's also going to need a lot of what are those called, bamboo, right? The bamboo is what we would use to actually hold those structures while we're doing the concrete casting. So in total, we need 220 pieces of bamboos. Yeah, so add that to the list. But you can see a beautiful view of where we've been able to achieve so far, casting level. So this is 220 pieces of bamboos, and at the purchase price was just, we were able to get it about, if I remember well, it's about 10 cedis a piece. So bamboos are not that expensive, thank God, unlike all the other wood that we need for this project. So I'm very excited. We have everything that we need ready. So the next thing is just getting the architect and everybody ready to be back on the site and start work. So follow my journey, watch the next episodes just to see what we are able to get done again. So long journey, but one step at a time, like I say. Thank you for joining my journey.